Hello students, continuing with our chapter linear equations in two variables. Today we will be doing exercise 4.3 question number 6 and 7. We will be taking up the solutions of question number 6 and 7. So student, let us see what is question number 6. Student, you can see here this question is in the form of language. Earlier we are given direct equations and we have learned how to make the graph of those given equations. Now in this type of questions, the question will be given in the language form. We have to interpret the language and make the linear equation, and after that we will plot the graphs. So we have to make the linear equations and after that we have to plot the graph, but the linear equation to be formed will be with the help of the given language. So let us try to understand the given language. Student, what here is the question is if the work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. Student, the work done by a body is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. Student, we have been asked that express this in the form of an equation in two variables and draw the graph of the same by taking constant force as 5 units, and also read from the graph that work done when the distance traveled by body is 2 units and 4 units. So students, total there are 3 questions are asked in this. First, we have to express the given information in the form of a linear equation. Second one, we have to draw the graph, and from the graph we have to give some answers. So student, let us see the solution of this particular question number 6. Student, it is given that the constant force is 5 units. So let us take the distance traveled as x unit and the work done is equal to y units. So as given in the question, students, work done is directly proportional to the we know that work done is equal to force into distance, so that will be equal to y is equal to 5 into x. Students, what is y? Y we have taken work done. What is x? It is a distance traveled, and the constant force is constant, that is given 5. So our equation become y is equal to 5 into x, that is y is equal to 5x. So student, you see that we have derived a linear equation from the given equation, from the given conditions. The linear equation we found is y is equal to 5x. Now student, we have already learned that how to make the graph when linear equations is given, that we have discussed in detail in the previous class. So in the second part of the question, it has been asked to draw the graph of this linear equation obtained. So student will be drawing the graph of this linear equation. So student, for drawing graph we have y is equal to 5x. As usual, you know, as done in the previous class, we have to first find out at least 2 or 3 values to be ordered pairs to be plotted. So when x is equal to 0, we will be putting y is equal to, in place of x we will be putting 0. So y is equal to 5 into 0, that is 0. Second case, let us take x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 5 into 1 is equal to 5. We have put x is equal to 1 here, so y is equal to 5 into 1 is equal to 5. Student, I have already explained in the previous class that it is not necessary that you always take x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. Student, you can take any value of your choice. Whatever value you can take such type of values which are easy to plot on the graph and which are easy to calculate. Student, let us take another value, say let x is equal to -1. Then you can see y is equal to 5 into -1, that is equal to minus 5. So when we take x is equal to minus 1, we have put x is equal to minus 1 here, so it will become y is equal to 5 into minus 1 is equal to minus 5. So student, we have taken three values. As I told in the previous class that we have to take at least two values, but if we take three values, then it will show that we will be able to check that whether our calculation is correct or not. If all the 3 points lie on the same line, that means our graph is correct, our calculation is correct. So student, when we calculated the three values, so we get the following table. We have put all the values in the form of a tabular form. That is, in the first case, when x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 0, so x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Secondly, when x is equal to 1, we got y is equal to 5, so we put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 5. In the third case, we have taken x is equal to minus 1, we have put x is equal to minus 1, and the result was minus 5, so we have put here minus 5. So student, now in the next step, we will be plotting this graph. So plotting the ordered pair, student, 0, 0, 1, 5 and minus 1, 5 on the graph paper. So we will get this graph. Student, you have already learned how to draw the graph paper. That is the reason I have directly given here represented the graph of this ordered pairs. So student, you can clearly see that x-axis is denoted by the distance traveled, y-axis is denoted by the work done, and when we plotted all these 3 points and join with the help of scale, we get the straight line AB as shown in the figure. So student, this is the equation this is the graph of the equation y is equal to 5x. So student, just recall in this question there are three parts. In the first part, we have to make the equation, that is y is equal to 5x we made. In the second part, we have been asked to draw the graph, so this is the graph we have drawn. And the third part, it has been asked that from the graph we have to calculate what is the work done when distance travel is 2 units. Student, you can see here when the distance travel is 2 units, what is the corresponding value of work done? That you can see it is 10. So our first part of when the distance travel is 2 units, then the work done will be equal to 10. Or you can directly see that if x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 5x, that is 5 into 2 is equal to 10. That is also comes out to be 10. That means our interpretation from the graph is correct. In the second part, it has been asked that what will be if the distance traveled is 0, then what will be the work done? Student, when distance traveled is 0, so you can see that work done is also equal to 0. You can also verify that if x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 5x, that is 5 into 0, that comes out to be 0. So student, here the third part is completed, which you can clearly see that interpret the many values from the graph. So student, now we will come to question number 7 of this exercise 4.3. Let us see what this question says. Student, question says Yamini and Fatima, two students of class 9th of a school, together contributed rupees 100 towards Prime Minister Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Student, write a linear equation which satisfies this data and draw the graph of the same. In this question, we have been given two tasks. First, we have to form a linear equation of the given data, and the second, we have to draw the graph of the data obtained. It is also given that we can take the contributions at x and y. So student, Yamini and Fatima are the two students of class 9th. They together contributed 100 for the Prime Minister Relief Fund for the earthquake victims. So student, let us see how to first obtain the equation. Student, let the contribution of Yamini be rupees x and the contribution of Fatima is rupees y. Student, it is given that both together contributed rupees 100. So that means if Yamini contribute x, then contribution of Fatima will be y. Student, we have x plus y is equal to 100 because both of them together contributed 100. From here we get y is equal to 100 minus x. Why we have put it in this form? Because we have to make the graph also. First part we have completed here, x plus y is equal to 100. This is the linear equation that satisfies the data. For the second part we have to draw the graph, so we have simplified that y is equal to 100 minus x. So student, as usual, where we have to draw the graph, so we have to first find out the values. So student, when x is equal to 0, you can see y is equal to 100. Similarly, when we take x is equal to 50, then y is equal to 100 minus 50, that is 50. 100 minus 50, we are using this equation, y is equal to 100 minus x, putting the value of x over here, and we are getting the corresponding values of y. Let us put x is equal to 100, so y is equal to 100 minus 100, that is equal to 0. So student, we have found 3 values. Now as we have to plot these 3 values on the graph. So we get the following table: 0, 100, 50, 50 and 100, 0. What will we be plotting? 0, 100, 50, 50 and 100, 0 on the graph paper. Using proper scale and joining this point, we get a straight line. Student, please be careful with this, using proper scale. Here you can see that values are quite bigger. So on the x-axis and y-axis, you have to take the proper scale so that these values can be represented on the graph. For plotting graph, we have already known how to draw the graph. We have to plot all this in the graph. So we will obtain this, the graph obtained will be this time. So here you can see the points we have taken as 0, 50, 100, 150, 200 in the gap of 50. Same for the negative direction of y-axis, same for the positive direction of x-axis and negative direction of y-axis. Now we have plotted this 0, 100, that is x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 100. 50, 50, that is x is equal to 50 and y is equal to 50. 100, 0, that is x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 0. That means this is the point here. Now when we plot this, when we join all these 3, we will get this line. This line represents x plus y is equal to 100, the equation we obtained. So we get a straight line PQ, and this, hence the equation is obtained. Our graph is made. Now students, your assignments that is to be completed. Complete the exercise 4.3 question number 6, 7 and 8 in your copy. Student, I will be also sharing the PDF of this video so that you can take the reference from that, and I hope you will be completing the task well before time. So student, this was about question number 6 and 7. I hope you have understand the solution of this question number 6 and 7, and with the help of this you will be able to do question number 8. Thank you.